arm of strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. You better give respect.
Hello, game trollers, and welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be discussing Injustice 2. Now, before I talk about Injustice 2, I want to talk about why I haven't made a video on this beforehand. The reason for that is, of course, I am just not exactly. I had a ton of school, and I wasn't really like. I wouldn't say inspired, but I just didn't feel like making a video. Mainly due to tiredness and just like stress from school. Today's Saturday. It's either I make this video now or I just don't make it at all. So I decided I'm doing it right now. So Injustice 2 is the sequel to Injustice Gods Among Us. Injustice Gods Among Us was a 2D side-scrolling fighting game made by Netherrealm Studios, who also made Mortal Kombat and some other things. Now, I am really hyped for this game. There's a ton of new stuff they're doing with, well, I say a ton. There's a few new stuff they're doing with this game. Some new characters that or have been like leaked and like rumored and all that kind of stuff, and even announced. But yeah, first off, let's talk about the trailer. The trailer was amazing. In my opinion, I know a few people don't like it for like I think 2 reasons. I'll talk about it when I do my breakdown for the trailer. But I really like the trailer, and I can't wait for the gameplay that comes out tonight. But let's talk about the trailer. So break down the trailer. Pretty much it started off with like these holographic images of certain things, including Captain Cold's gun. And then it goes into a fight between Superman and Flash, and Superman like beats the Flash, but Flash comes back with a special suit on. Now, this is a new system they're adding to this game. It's called the gearing system. The gearing system is sort of like, I don't know what you would call it. The gearing system is like, they say it's an RPG style thing. Basically, it adds different gear that you can use, and depending on that gear, it speeds you up, it increases your strength, or gives you more health. From their description. That's my understanding of it. I'm not sure how it will work. I don't know if there's like an XP system, so every time you win a fight, and like, I don't really know how that would work. But I feel like I am just so hyped. So hyped to see what they're doing with that. I really just want to see what they're doing with it, and we'll get to see what they're doing with it tonight. Now, it might be a problem because it might be microtransactions, and that's one of the reasons why people don't like this trailer. It's because they showed off the gearing system, and they just felt like it looked stupid, or people were saying it might be microtransaction related because MKX also had microtransactions in it, so we'll never know. We'll just have to find out when the game comes out, or if they actually say it's microtransaction related. But that's one of the reasons why people are sort of like not about this game. And the second reason, of course, they say it doesn't make any sense and is completely unrealistic. Now, I would like to counter that by saying this is Injustice. This is a game where Nightwing can beat Superman on like if you play well. It's not supposed to be like making sense or whatever. Like it's not. It's really not. And the trailer really like took that to the next level by just making Batman wreck the Flash and be faster than the Flash, and then like not die from a trident going through the stomach or whatever happened with that. So in continuing on with the trailer, as I said, Batman came up, wrecked Flash after Flash wrecked Superman. And then Aquaman tried to wreck Batman. Well, he did wreck Batman. Batman came back with a new suit and wrecked Aquaman. Now, after this is sort of pretty fuzzy. I think Superman comes back and, like, lasers Batman. And then, like, Supergirl comes and then lasers Superman. And, yeah, by the way, Supergirl, oh my god! And then it's sort of like it's a Mexican standoff, basically. They're all, like, putting on different armors. Superman got this cool armor. Supergirl got this cool armor. Flash, I think, upgraded his armor. Aquaman had like these cool shoulder guard things, and then Batman put on this like Arkham Knight Red Hood Batman Beyond type armor, and just went and they just did like a running into each other, Rocky freeze frame ending thing, and then Injustice 2 came out. So that was the trailer, and people said it didn't make sense. They don't like the gear system. I think it just shows how Injustice really works. Batman can beat Superman, and can be faster than the Flash, and all that kind of stuff. But now let's get into possible gameplay. The gameplay is going to be really interesting because in NKX they added a new system of different variations for different characters. Basically, the different variations added different special moves and abilities, and also slightly changed. Well, I say slightly, yeah, sort of slightly changed the characters' like look a little bit. Like just to go on the wikis and describe it. Basically, Cassie Cage, who is the Johnny Cage and uh, the Spec Ops chick from MK9. Yeah, I forgot her name. Sonya Blade. There we go. She had different variations. She had a Hollywood variation, a Brawler variation, and a Spec Ops variation. Now, the Hollywood variation is a nod to her dad. Brawler is just, I guess, her own thing, and Spec Ops is a nod to her mom. So, basically, in these different variations, her look changes. In the Hollywood one, she turns into Miz and just puts on a pair of sunglasses. On the Brawler variation, she puts some like yellow tints or whatever, I don't know, on her gloves. And then in the Spec Ops variation, she gets a headset on her right ear, and then like some kind of thing on her waist. And yeah, then her special moves change. She gets on the Hollywood variation, she gets like the air akimbo gunshots and nutcracker, and then brawler she gets takedown, air power slam, and all that kind of stuff. So the special moves and stuff change. Well, let me check. The special moves or not? Let me check. Yeah, a unique set of attack, special moves, and weapons. So this is really, really interesting, and I can't wait to see if they bring this stuff to Injustice 2. Because if they do, that means first off, we can get different variations for many of the characters. They sort of had this for whatchamacallit. They sort of had this in the original Injustice, where it was like the special character trait ability thing, like unique ability that they had when you press circle. Like for Wonder Woman, Nightwing, Batgirl, those kind of characters, when you press circle, they like changed up their move sets and everything. So like Wonder Woman, she went from sword and shield to the lasso of truth, and then Batgirl had like these weird things. I don't know why I want to say crampons. It's a really weird. Let me check here. Let me check. Uh, the wiki. But yeah, she had different variations. Nightwing had a Billy, not Billy Club. His like his Nightwing Billy clubs basically, and of course he on the other variation he puts them together and makes the staff. Now, I'm assuming this won't really be the same for like Nightwing and whatever because yeah, but for a lot of characters, like, as I said, Wonder Woman and Red Hood, who we might see in this game, and I'm assuming some other people, we'll see some pretty interesting stuff. Now, I'm assuming they get like a ton, and I mean a ton of like creative freedom from oh yeah, here we go. The character traits. So pretty much she had punch blades, which were like things on her hands, and then electrified knuckles, which were like brass knuckles, but instead of brass, it was electricity. So like she had those things, and like I really, really, really want to see what they do with some of these characters for their special variations. Now, for some characters, yes, it would work really well, in the variations. But I don't feel like some characters can have that many good variations. Like Superman, for instance. Like, what kind of variations could he have? I mean, really, what kind of variations could he have? I mean, the Superman, he's very, like, basic and everything. So I don't feel like all the characters will have variations, but most characters definitely should have variations specific to them. Now, let's talk about the roster. So, in the confirmed roster is Batman, Superman, The Flash, Aquaman, and the new Supergirl. And then that was just from the trailer. And then they went on to say on the Twitter or whatever, they said that Gorilla Grodd and some other character, I can't really think of it now. There's some other character I can't really remember. They said they'll be in the game as well as Captain Cold and Blue Beetle, and I believe Swamp Thing might be included as well, due to the poll on Twitter. Now, I don't really know that much about Swamp Thing, honestly, but I know he's just a character that's there, and yeah. So then we have what else? And quick wish list for Injustice. I have Red Hood, Starfire, and Katana. I feel like those three characters would work really well in the Injustice universe, and could rival with some other characters as well. But that's its own video in itself. This is sort of just a short discussion video. I want to make this as short as possible, so the editing won't be too harsh, so I can upload it as quick as possible. So yeah, but I'm really hyped for Injustice 2, and tell me about it in the comments. Tell me what you think about Injustice 2. Are you excited or are you not? I really hyped for the gameplay tonight, and I don't really know what I'll do. As I said, tomorrow, possible live stream with another guy, although it's not really... I have school on Monday, technically, but I really don't feel like going because it's not really vital and everything, but still, yeah, but live stream with Guy tomorrow. I'll discuss everything tomorrow with him, and, well, hopefully, and, yeah, Injustice 2 gameplay tonight. I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and, well, 9 p.m. for me, at least, and, yeah, I'm really, really excited for the gameplay tonight. Once I do see the gameplay, I will have a better understanding of the game in general. And, yeah, I think that's it. That's all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Troll on, baby!
They wanna talk, well, what they talking about? I see them running their mouth, but they ain't talking loud. I'm taking over the game, now let me show you how. I'm taking over the game, now let me show you how. Take a look in my eyes, got them shook when I rise. Got the game on lock, I came to the top, now I'm living out.